Okay, everybody, welcome back to another Splinterland support YouTube video. Apologies, I'm a little stuffed up today. I got some allergies going on, but we're going to go through something quick today. This should be a short video. I just wanted to go over tactics and the new Rebellion Summoners a bit, just to show you guys how that works in general. We'll review some edge case scenarios. We may not have battle examples for those here, but I do want to discuss some things around that. But in the meantime, if you can, as usual, please subscribe to this channel if you like what we're doing. Give this video a like. If you have any suggestions for future videos, you can send those on support.splinterlands.com. We happily will listen to anything the community wants videos on if we think that it's a problem issue or a lot of people are running into something. So today, we're going to look at Rebellion Summoners, as I mentioned. We're going to do this through a challenge. I'll just be challenging one of our support accounts, specifically knowledge.center. Let's just do bronze so we can have fewer rule sets. All right. Give me a sec. I got another browser over here with that account, of course. And of course, we're going to create our team as normal. And when you see Rebellion Summoners, some of them, this guy right here is a Rebellion Summoner, Brewmaster Abraxas. He does not have anything, any buffs or debuffs or abilities. But if you go to someone like Nomos here, you'll see that he does have two here, as well as others like Prophet Rosa right here. And there's a few others, Avina the Wolf, and there's others, but we don't need to go through them all. We'll just pick Nomos for this example. And let's just try and pick some lower mana stuff here just to fill things in. Well, that math isn't going to work, is it? Okay. Here, we'll get a reach monster there. That's fine for that. So this guy is a tactic summoner. He has two different things that can be used in the tactic stage. When I click next here, after confirming the transaction, it will take me to the tactic stage. You'll see my team is here right now. The opponent's team is currently blank. So at the moment, I could select either one of these to apply them to myself or one of the opponent's slots, but I don't know what the opponent is playing yet. So while you can do this now, it's recommended to wait until your opponent has submitted their team as well, so you can utilize these much more effectively. If I was using Dispel, I could use it on my own, but for -2 magic, I'm most likely going to want to use that on my opponent. So in this case, let me just pick a magic monster over here to use as an example on the opponent. So our opponent has now submitted their team. It is me, of course, but they only have one monster in this case. We're going to pick the -2 magic and apply it here. Numbers can't drop to 0, so as you'll see in a second, when we click battle, there are my monsters. Here's the opponent. Let's click rumble and see everything applied. And there you go. So that monster went from 2 magic to 1 magic because it can't drop to 0. But if it had 3, 4, 5, it would subtract a full 2 magic from that. And we don't need to really sit through this whole match as that was the example we wanted. But generally, these negative ones on a tactic summoner, you're going to want to apply to your opponents, and positive buffs or abilities will go to you. There are going to be edge cases for that, which I'd like to get into now. Okay, so we're here on the Rebellion Summoners page. As mentioned before, generally the positive status effects or buffs, abilities, etc. are going to go to your team and negative to your opponents, but that is not always the case. If you were facing an opponent that had the force field ability, which here, as you can see, if one of your units attacking it has 5 or more power, aka damage, that unit's only going to take 1 damage. So let's say you had a 5+ power magic monster. If their force field was going to reduce that to 1, you could use your -2 magic on your own monster, reduce it from 5 or more to 3, and then they would take more than that 1 damage that they would get using force field. So force field wouldn't be in effect and you would do more damage. Even though you're reducing the overall damage, because they have force field, you're actually getting more damage on them than you would have with that. Some other things to note, this isn't an exception, but someone like Nomos, if you use something like Tusk the Wide that has Void, that can be very helpful. All these anti-magic type things can be very, very useful to apply. Just one other exception that you may want to consider. There's abilities that when monsters around them die or when they die, they add stats or give various things to your own monsters. So something like poison, generally you're not going to apply to yourself, obviously, as it's going to hurt your monsters. But if there is a monster of yours that you wanted to die, or by it dying, another monster of yours will get some benefit from that. That may be something to consider. Something like Martyr. There may be a few other abilities that this applies to. There may be a few other metas or strategies throughout that we haven't discussed here, obviously, and these will expand as new abilities and other things come into the game. So feel free to share these amongst the community. People on Discord definitely like discussing this stuff, so if that's something that interests you, we have the Discord linked below. Again, if you have suggestions, support.splinterlands.com. We're happy to listen to them for any videos or ideas in the future that you think, or even if you think we need articles or other things on them, please let us know. That's very useful to us. And I think that'll be it for this video. We just wanted a quick overview. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We'll have links below with various related Rebellion articles and things like that. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Have a great day.